Good morning. Today's games, those weekend's games, are all about targets. So we've got 4 minutes to go, and 4 minutes to go, going to do the usual sharing on the Bubbly Maths page so that people who follow the Bubbly Maths page can see what we're doing. And, oh, no, wrong one. Oh, yes, good. Target collection. So it's all about target collections that call the target collection. It's all number games, and we've got several number games. We're going to play a number game now, and then one at 9 o'clock tonight, and then again at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Target collection number games for all ages. Games for all ages. And post that one. Let me see. And then we've got this one here, which is, yeah, somewhere. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go before we start playing the target collection number games. We're going to start with one today, one, maybe two tonight. We might have a bit more time tonight. And then one tomorrow morning. We might even play one tomorrow night. Not sure yet, but we've got a few going on. Here we go. So making maths fun for kids of all ages. Going on here. Was that that is? That is interesting. Making maths fun for kids of all ages. That's where we're supposed to be. I'm not 100% sure that that is where we are. Yes, we are. Hooray. Right, so play that, and then one more thing to do, which is to see if we can figure out how to do a watch party. Somewhere along here, there's a way to do a watch party. Every time I think I've got it, I don't. There we go. So we'll change that to making maths fun, because that didn't allow me to do the watch party. Can't have that. I like our watch party. I like being able to share with my own followers on my own timeline. Share on my timeline, that's the one. And it's target games. There we go, start. Whoa, and it's 1 minute to go. I think we've managed it in time. Hooray. Go back to here, and do I have to refresh or will it come up? One on there. Get rid of those things. Now, no, that one isn't. And that's just one thing I've got to do really, really quickly if I've got time before we start, is share the link right here. And here we have, do I have time? Play that one. So we're playing, and here's the link with all the games. There's the link on the, play that one so I can comment. There's the link for that one on the Bubbly Maths page, and finally on the live, which hasn't gone live yet. Yes, it has. And here's the link. Hello, Miss McGough. How are you? It's maths today. Today's subject is mathematics. Who knew? So, right, I've now put a link on all of them, so you can have a look at that link, download the link, go to the link, print the link, use the resources on the link, and it is time to do maths games. It's number maths games. It's the targets collection. Let me make sure I can see what I am doing here. I can see what you can see. That's always helpful. Target collection. And we're going to start today's game with, it's called Target 100. So we're going to draw a grid like this. So get ready, get everything you need to draw a grid like this, and that's hundreds, tens, and units. That's quite simple. And then we did in the live last night, we showed you how to make one of these spinners. Now you can make a spinner, or you can roll a dice, but you need to have 9. You need to go up to number 9. So you could always roll 2 dice if you don't have any. Then the other option is to make, whoops, there's instructions for the spinners. So you literally cut those out. They're in the resource that's in the link. And then you can just make cards with all the numbers. So I'm actually going to make cards with all the numbers because I made the spinner last night. I didn't finish making the cards, and we're going to do that super quick so that I've already drawn out the spaces. And if you make them out of, find some nice cardboard to make them out of, then what you can do is, I'm going to do the numbers the right way up for me, otherwise they'll come out a mess. So I'm sure you can do the numbers the right way up for you. So 1, 2, 3, and if you make them on nice cardboard, then you can keep those cards and keep using them. These numbers will be useful. 7, 8, 9, and then on this spinner we have 0, so we're going to add a 0, and then we're going to have some blank, whoopsie, and then we're going to have some blank cards as well. So if you've made the spinner, you can go ahead and make a spinner. And if you made it with me last night, this is, no, that's not the spinny thing. Spinny thing. I had it right here. I make sure I have all these things before I start, and then they disappear. Oh dear, 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 dear. I can always make another one. I can show you how to make another one anyway. Then they disappear, and it's disappeared, and it's not there, and it's not there. So there you go. I'll make another one. So I'm just going to cut this out. If you are a young person, you know if you're supposed to have scissors or not. There's a good reason why you don't have scissors when you're younger. You can really get hurt with scissors. So unless you've got permission to use scissors, get somebody that's older that has permission, or the grown-ups, to do your cutting out or help you with the cutting out. Not without adult supervision. Yeah, I'm just going to cut out my numbers, so we'll demonstrate different ways of playing this game. Oh, there we go. And nice and quickly get, there we go. Now we're going to cut straight down along there. Hoppity, hoppity, hop. All the way down. Hoppity, hop. All the way down. Which is most efficient? Is it more efficient to cut the lines that way first or that way first? Which involves less cuts? I think I might have actually, I don't know. Is there a way of cutting this to use the least amount of cuts? Well, that's a challenge for you to work out. I do like to be efficient. It's called time and motion studies to find out which is the most efficient way of doing it. I didn't do a time and motion study. Now I'm wondering if I should have actually cut it the other way. I don't know, but I will now investigate that because I love my time and motion studies. Here we go. So we've got 2 options. One is the spinners, and one is the cards of the numbers. So I'm going to take out the blanks because those are for you to add other numbers at another time. Whoopsie. Okay, put those there. That's blank. And then to start off with, I think we're having numbers 1. Did I do a 0? I didn't do a 0. It's a good thing I had blanks. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there was a 0. Oh, there it is. Right. Fantastic. And then if you're using the spinner, what you do is you get, you can get any wire that's rigid. It has to be rigid to be able to stay in a straight line. So for this, I take this. That's what I keep. I keep that loop there, and then we can straighten that out like that. So I keep the bit that has the lip. That's the bit that I keep curved. straighten that out, straighten that out. It doesn't matter if it's not a perfectly straight line. The way it works is you get a pen or a pencil and you stick it right in the middle. You penetrate the cardboard with the spinner in the middle. I use that bit because it gives it a little bit less friction, and then you just flick it, and wherever it ends up, that's a 5. And if it lands in just right on the edge, you can just flick it again, and that way you can get 1 to 0 to 9, and on this one you can get 1 to 6, or if you have a dice, you can use a dice. But this way, this can be played by anyone anywhere in the world just by using a little bit of wire, a stick, and drawing out 6 numbers on a spinner. Ideally, they're all the same size so that they have equal chance to land on any one of them. So we're going to, I think, and then the numbers you can just basically pick out of a hat. Actually, yes, let's do that. Let's pick out, I'm going to go and get a hat. Going to go and get a hat. There's my hat, and we might just, we'll see, we'll maybe do a bit of both, who knows, but there's my hat, put my numbers in my hat, and then we can just pick them out. There we go. There we are. And hooray, got it. There we go. Now, the game is over here. The first game is called Target 100. So we need to draw our scorecard like this. So to draw a scorecard like this, and what we need to do is we're going to get to 100. The objective is to get to 100. So we don't need anything in the hundreds column until we get to the final answer. And so now I've got another, here we go, my scrap paper down here. I'm going to draw out the our score sheet. I might actually do a few of them at the same time. Whoopsie, down here. I'm going to do a few of them at the same time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go across. I might just do even, yeah, I'll probably do 1, 2, that's it. 1, 2, I'm going to elongate the other one. And 1, 2, just make lots of them because this is a game you can play multiple times. I'm only going to play it with you once today, but you can certainly play this game multiple times. Now for this bit, we only need short bit, short bit, short bit for the hundreds, and a short bit, short bit, short bit. I'm only doing this as an eyeball, so this isn't going to be perfect by a long shot. And then we can do that across. Boing, whoopsie, boing, boing. That one's going to be a little bit imperfect, and that's okay. I don't mind imperfection. I'd much rather action over imperfection. I'd much rather you do the maths than you want to get it perfect. In fact, wanting to have a perfect answer in maths the first time around is actually causes a problem. Because if you want to get the answer perfect first time around, then that can actually cause maths anxiety. It can actually cause you to not want to make an attempt that could be wrong. So I actually seriously encourage I'm going to go on this one. There you go. Go on that one, and that way I've got the height more or less right there. Boing, boing, boing. It's not perfect, but you know what? The game will play whether these are perfect or not. Boing, boing, boing. And now we're going to do one more vertical line. Boing, boing, boing. And this way we're set to play lots of games. Or if you've got a photocopier, you can do it that way. Or you can do it on a computer if you want to do a bit of graphic, whatever you call it, the design technology. You can do these on a, if any of you fancy making them and sending them to us that we can use for the AIMSEC resources, that'd be great. A sheet like this. We'd be very grateful to receive that for our courses that we do. Everything is on, just to be very clear on that, everything's on a volunteer basis with AIMSEC. Here we go, and there we go. I think we got it. Oh my goodness. So I'm not going to worry about, I'm going to start with this one because I've got the hundreds, tens and units. I'm going to start with that one because they've got those nice little boxes on top. So that's where I'm going to start scoring, just randomly somewhere in the middle of the page. Right, now, play the game. So that's hopefully given you a chance to make some cards, to make a score table. Okay, so we've drawn the grid for the game, and we've got to get, so today we're going target, our target, where's the target? Let's get the target out. Target is, hold on, let's get the target out. Let's make this visual. Whoa. Target, our target is 100 right now for this game. So target 100. So what are we going to do? We're going to spin the spinner. Spin the spinner with numbers 1, or pick out a card from the hat with numbers 1 to 9. Because we're going to use all the numbers. This game is limited, we have not limited map numbers. What have we got? I've got a 9. Okay, I want to get my number. Oh my goodness, where am I going to put my 9? Because I want this answer to be as near to 100 as possible. If I put my 9 here, what numbers do I need to get here in order to get as close to 100 as possible? You know what? I'm going to put it there purely as an illustration. You can see what happens. Now, some of you are saying, no, don't put it there. And some of you are saying, yes, put it there. So there you go, it's there. Now, what's going to happen next? Oh, where's my, oh, here, it's right in my hand. Hello. I was looking for my pen, it was right in my hand. Number 1, oh, thank goodness for that. But if I put the 1 there, what I really want, what number do I really want here? To get this number closest to 100 as possible, what number do I really want here? So I'm actually going to make this a 1 here. Might be a mistake. Well, it doesn't matter if it's a mistake. It's all about calculating what could be the best place to put it. And now we're going to have another go. And boing, whoopsie. Whoops, you couldn't see what I was doing. The 5, there you go, number 5. Oh dear, 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 right. Oh, well, for sure, I don't want it there. Maybe I should have put the 1 there. Now, how do I do a 5 upside down? Is that going to be correct? I hope so, hope that's correct. So I'm drawing upside down right now. Now, what do I need here to get 100? Can I even get 100? Is it possible to get 100? Now, we've got 2 people playing. Actually, let's do that. Let's have 2 people playing. In fact, we could have 6 people playing. We could have as many people playing as you like in this game. I'm going to just get back to that. Oh, no, well, let's play one and then we'll see what the next person gets. But you can actually all play at the same time. and you can use the same numbers and make different decisions. Oh, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We're going to go with, excuse me. So one of the other possibilities is to put a 9 on this side. Well, we got the 5. No, the next thing we got was the 1. Well, we definitely don't want a 1 there because we want to get to 100. So we could put the 1 there. So 19 would have to have a very big number to get to 100. So we'll put the 1 there, and then the next number's a 5. Well, 5 is halfway in the middle. We don't know what we're going to get next. So let's say we might maybe put it there. Okay, so those are 3. And now let's see what the final number is and who is going to get closest to 100. Because now there's only one, there's no choice. There's only one place to put this final number. So let's see what the final number is. Da, 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 da. Ooh, 3. Could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. Okay, so this person has got, ooh, that's not bad. That's 90. That's quite close to 100. What about this one? That's a 3. So, maybe not quite what we wanted. So that's a 6, and then that's a 2, which is nowhere near 100, but then we have 100. So we kind of went over. Now let's find out what other places we could have played it. So we could have started with a 9. And then what did we get next? We got a 1 next. Well, we know what the numbers are, but we might not have, we didn't know what the numbers were. So the next one was a 1, and the next one was a 5. 19, 5. Well, if we had a 5, then we have to play it there, because we're hoping to get a bigger number here, aren't we? So, right, and so that's, and then we get a 3. We're a bit disappointed with that. In fact, we're very disappointed with that. So that would be a 4, and that would make 5 there. So 3 completely different answers with the same numbers. And you can just keep playing that and just see who gets the number closest to 100. And it doesn't have to be the person with the most experience in life, because it depends. There's a little bit of luck involved as well. So the luck side is called probability. It's a little bit of luck, but it's also, is it probability? What is the likelihood of getting any one of those numbers? So is it sheer luck? Does the position that you put things in, how much influence do you have over the positioning of things? So what you can do is even up your chances. So there's a way of evening up your chances. Just play with it. Just play and see. Just play that game. Play that game and talk about it, and discuss what's the best way to get as close as possible to 100. And this is a game you can play over Zoom or over WhatsApp or over anything. You can play that game. So there's lots more games. We're going to play more games tonight, and then again tomorrow morning. And that's the first one. So in that also you can target different numbers. You can play target 50 or target 99 or target 5,000. You can play any version of target 100 that you like. So that's all we're doing for this morning. We've I suppose what we'll do is, if you're going to join later, we'll just have one more go at looking at how we made this, which was basically download the resource, and on one of the pages in the resource has got numbers that you can cut out, or you can do it the way I did it. I just cut them out from a nice box, piece of cardboard, and these are nice bits of cardboard. So you can stick these onto a bit of cardboard or draw out the numbers yourself. And then for these two, I just download it, print it out, and then stick it or cut it out and stick it on a piece of cardboard. And then to to spin it, all this is I wanted to say staple, a paper clip, which is straightened out, but any piece of wire that you can bend and one bit will stay straight and the other bit will be bent. Anything like that will do the job. And right, actually looking at this, that's a different design. That you've actually got a whole loop, so that actually stayed bent. That part stayed bent. I kind of quite like having the whole the extra length. I don't know, doesn't matter. It just, you do the design that you like. So that's what we're going to do. So prepare that for tonight if you haven't already, and we'll play more games. That's 8 o'clock London time. 8 o'clock London time tonight, and tomorrow morning again at 9. I'm going to do a live right now for early years and then play it on a watch party at 10, because I'm playing a game myself at 10. I'm playing an online game that I play every other week at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, which I'm learning a lot from, and there's a lot of maths in it as well, a lot of and it's real life. It's about investing. It's about learning how in the real world you can invest and do business and things. So it's business training for me, which is something that I am lacking in. So I'm always learning, and I do remember, young learners, when you finish school, it's not the end of the learning. The end of the learning is never. You're always learning. That's learning something new every day. So, and all these videos are being put in the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel, and there's links to that in the announcements above and the pinned post. And so please do subscribe so that you will be notified as we put new videos up. And then the Maths Toys YouTube channel, which there's a link to, has videos that are specifically linked to resources, and they're linked across to them, and whereas these are live and these are like just me doing this, and if things go wrong, these are hopefully fun, but without the bloopers, so without the mistakes. Although I love making magnificent mistakes, and I'm quite happy to share them with you, because what do? If I make a magnificent mistake, the next thing I do is think, what did I learn? And as I learn, then I grow. And as I grow, I get better. And as I get better, I make different mistakes, because as I'm always growing, always learning, I'm always attempting something that I've not done before or that I'm not that good at. Because how can you get good at something if you don't do it when you're not good at it? That's the thing. All right, so I'll see you at, well, I'm going to come straight back on again now and do a live for early years, and which I say will be played as a watch party at 10, and then see you at 8 o'clock tonight London time for another game in the Target collection. See you later. Oh, let's see if anyone said hello. I always remember that right at the very end, don't I? Let's see if anyone said hello. Oh, Eddie Ferreira. Oh my goodness, lots of people. Good morning. Right, so Miss McGough, my English teacher. Salvo, hello Salvo. Hello James. Hello Andy. Good morning. What is this Zoom I see in one corner? Oh, Zoom. Oh, Zoom. Yes, you've got to. Zoom's a great application. Everyone's learning about it, Salvo. We're going to have a chat later if you want to learn about Zoom. Monica, hello. Russell, same. Hello, same. I had a chat with Runa this morning. It's Runa's birthday. Happy birthday, Runa. Margaret, hello. Eddie, Salvo again. Barbara, hello. Helen and Joan, thank you so much for joining us on the watch party. And then let's just see if anyone's come on the Bubbly Maths page, Facebook page. No extra comments there. No extra comments there. That's grand. That means that I can finish the live. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'm going to come straight back on and do a quick live for early years, so that so that I can play my game, which is I learn every day doing these. I'm constantly learning. I'm relearning things that I'd completely forgotten about, and I'm learning things that I never learned in the first place. So this is wonderful for me doing these lives because I'm learning so much. Okay, see you later.